Our next guest has gone from playing an inmate on the hit show Orange is the New Black to a judge on the show Your Honor. Now she's here to chat all about her new role on The Equalizer. Please welcome Lorraine Toussaint. Hi! Welcome to the show, Lorraine.
Oh, thank you. This wonderful virtual show world we're in.
Yes.
Goodness for it.
So thank you for coming to spend some time with us.
Pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Well, welcome back. And I heard that you're currently living the farm life. What is that like?
Well, you know, I do live most of the time on a farm right now, but I happen to be in the city because we've got a huge storm. And that's exactly what my house looks like today. And
Oh, wow.
my biggest fear is that I would have lost Wi-Fi. That's me at the corner store. I have to get in my car, drive to a corner store, and hold the phone up and pray to the Wi-Fi gods. So
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh.
That was a smart move. I actually heard that your daughter is 16 years old. Now, I also am in New York. I'm a native New Yorker, and we are absolutely in a major snowstorm. I still don't have my driver's license yet, and I heard that your daughter doesn't either. Why not? Because like in LA, they get their driver's license at 16.
Oh, my daughter says she wants to wait. Please, Mom, don't make me until like at least 17 or 18. And I said, not a problem, because I didn't learn until I was 30. I was 30 years old when I moved out to LA. It took me 1 week to get my driver's license because my husband drove me around for that 1 week, and I thought, oh my God, this is never gonna work. This is gonna kill us both. Got my driver's license, and the first job I had, I was in Beverly Hills from the San Fernando Valley, was over Laurel Canyon. I don't know if anybody knows LA. If you know LA.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a very steep, windy road. I set off from the valley to Beverly Hills, and by the time I got over the canyon, I was soaked. My entire body from head to toe was completely soaked in sweat. I was so terrified. I had to turn around and go back over the canyon and go back home because I couldn't actually go to the audition. I was so scared.
Well, thankfully, it seems like you're in flat land now. You don't have those windy roads of the LA hills. And you also have so much going on. Your show, Your Honor, is currently airing on Showtime, and you've got a new show, The Equalizer with Queen Latifah, which premieres after the big game. So tell us about your character and what we can expect to see.
I'm excited for this.
Oh, me too. I love the franchise and I love the series in the 90s. And so Latifah is doing such an amazing job. I play her young aunt. I want to state that up front, her young aunt. And because she's been living this double life, I'm the one that's been holding down the home front with her 16-year-old daughter. I mean, that's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? And so I'm sort of her moral compass and her pole star at home with her daughter. So I'm in charge of the whole domestic aspect of the Latifah character.
Well, speaking of Queen Latifah, do you two jam out between takes on the set?
You know, she plays tunes, man, because suddenly it's like she's got a speaker on her body. All of a sudden, she'll just start blasting tunes. And but you know what we're really hooked up on? It might surprise you. We're both tea aficionados because she's a major fanatic tea drinker, and so am I. We have different pots, different sauces, different cups. I mean, it's all about the tea. When we found that out, we were like, oh my God, and people drink it without a sauce. And do you get this one from Mariage France? And we just went nuts over, of all things, tea.
What's your favorite tea?
Imperial Wedding from Mariage Frere. It's one of the other, whenever I go to Paris, it sounds lovely, but whenever I go to Paris, which I would love to be more often, I stop there and I spend most of my time there tasting tea.
Well, also, lucky for us, we get a sneak peek of The Equalizer, so let's check it out.
Morning, Robin.
I'm fine. What you doing up?
Heard you pacing upstairs. Not having a reason to get up in the morning can keep you up at night. Thought you could use some tea.
Why do you always know what I need?
Because I know you. You having second thoughts?
No. Time to pass that torch. I'm done with that job. Let somebody else run that charity for a while.
Well, if you want to go back to bed, I can take Delilah shopping. Spare you her teenage angst.
Thanks. But I think this particular errand is my cross to bear.
Excellent.
So-
You know what, Lorraine, in honor of Black History Month, of all of your achievements, whether personal or professional, what are you most proud of?
You know, funny you should say it's Black History because it's Black History Month. I did a show many years ago called Any Day Now, where my character and the character Annie Potts played took on race in America, where we pretty much put on the table all of the racial issues between Black and white. And we did it so courageously and unrelentingly. We just kept pushing the envelope. I'm so proud of that show because, you know, the issues we talked about there, no one has talked about on television and are sorely needed, even right now, especially right now.
Right.
Wow. Well, Lorraine, thank you so much for doing that and then coming here and chatting with us today. The Equalizer premieres this Sunday, February 7th on CBS, right after the big game.